Why do I say that? Other than it's true. But for my new viewers, I'd like to introduce myself. My name is Jeannie. And the point of my videos is that I tell about things that happen in my life. So the name of my video channel is A Day in My Life. So I was at the park walking again with Miles. You'll see many videos with him. And this lady walked past us. And he said, "She's fat." And she heard him. You know, a lot of people take that statement very personal. And a lot of people use the term, "you're fat," as a weapon to belittle you. Well, I got angry. And he said to me, "Well, you're fat too." But because I'm fat doesn't give him to justification to say in hearing distance to this lady, very good looking lady, early 20s, "You're fat." There's no justification for that. So I kind of wanted to put some light on this subject. You know, when things cross my path and then give me something to talk about, I go for it. So do you know there's three reasons, why we need fat. I must apologize for that light going on and off. I don't know what it is. A while ago, it just turned off my video totally in the middle of a sentence. So if it turns off again, I apologize. But one of the reasons is that fat is a clean fuel. Okay? So we need it for our metabolism, for our energy. Okay. Now, your body's basic building blocks for the membranes and the walls of the cells are made of fat. Oh, and I forgot to tell you, for my new viewers, I have macular degeneration, so sometimes I have a hard time reading my notes. But I have fun. I hope you have fun too. So, clean fuel, and it's the building block for the membranes of the walls of the cells. And, you know, it's made of 3 fats. 2 of them are triglycerides and cholesterol. The other one, I'm not sure how to pronounce it, but I'll put it in the description, so I don't have to. And then the third reason is, if you want a sharp mind, a big heart, and eagle eyes, we need fat to break down A, D, E, and K. Because without fat, we're not going to be able to break down those vitamins. So then we need it. Now, why are you fat? Do you know why you're fat? Do you know why your diet doesn't work? I got nine reasons why you are fat. One of the main reasons you're fat, and it's not a choice. You don't have a choice. You're skinny, you're fat. Because number one, it's genetics. And it's a prenatal factor. If you're fat, you can blame your mother. Most kids born by cesarean section, they grow up to be fat. So when you're pregnant, your mother eats certain things, she does certain things, and this is carried through. Maybe you have a family history of being fat. So if you do, there's an increase that you will be fat in your later years. Number 2, your birth, infancy, and childhood can make you fat as an adult, because this comes into play. Blame your parent. With the foods that they fed you when you were small. By these days, kids don't get exercises because they're too busy with their phones and computers. So lack of exercise. Now, infant-fed children and breastfeeding children. If you were breastfed, you have a less likelihood of being obese. When you get into the formulas, it's got a lot of sugar in it, and that just carries on through into your adulthood. So that was number 2. You know, if you can think of other reasons why you're fat, please put them in the remarks, the comments. This is a call for action, okay? Another reason you're fat is the medications that you take, or maybe your medical condition that makes you fat. Weight gain is a very common side effect of I gotta talk today, medications. Diabetic medicine. You go to the doctor and you're diabetic, the doctor says, you need to lose weight. So what does he give you? He gives you diabetic medicine that makes you fat. Antidepressants make you fat. And antipsychotics make you fat. And I'm sure there's a very long list of other medicines that'll cause you to be fat. And number 4 is you have a powerful, hungry hormone that says eat, eat, eat. and that's the function of that hormone, is to tell you you're hungry and to eat. And this hormone can alter the way you eat, especially if you are fat, because your eating behavior and is there, and you get this very strong urge to eat. I know I have a very strong urge to eat. My eyes are messing up again. I think a lot of times my eyes mess up when I'm trying to read my notes is because I get stressed. I'm afraid I'm going to make a mistake, and I'm going to make a lot of mistakes. And, if you have obesity, that means that your hormone is working improperly, and that will increase your need to eat more according to that hormone. And it's been altered by your fat, your obesity. So, and it just drives us to eat more because it's not functioning properly. Can we get that back in order? Probably. Not going to be easy, though. I think the thing about that too is that even though our hormone function is not working properly, but our brain is giving us rewards. It's giving us all this feel good hormones and chemicals, and we want to eat more because we're really enjoying it. It's a vicious cycle. Okay, number 5. I'm not sure if I'm going to pronounce this right, but it's leptin resistance. And leptin resistance means that's a hormone that tells you you're full. You don't need any more food. So now we have the powerful hormone that's not acting functionally, and now we have the resistance that's telling us we're not full. So what do? We eat more. And it stops, it's supposed to help regulate our metabolism and our appetite. But when it's not working, it's not managing our appetite or our metabolism. Is that fixable? Yeah, it is. Okay, and another thing, as far as number 6, it is poor nutritional education. We really need to bring back home economics into the school. We need to teach our children how to eat properly and what's the benefits of eating properly. What are the benefits of exercising? Exercise and nutrition go hand in hand. I remember when I was in middle school, we were told to exercise, and not that I'm not one who liked to exercise or something, and then if it was your monthly period and you were cramping and all that, and the teacher would say, well, you got to go with the flow. All she was doing, she was earning her money, unless you were talented to make money for the school. Other than that, that's my opinion, that the teachers just teach for a paycheck. Not all of them. We have some really, really good teachers. Let's put a shout out to our good teachers. But education is lacking in our society, and we need to bring it up to where it needs to be. 7, addiction. You're addicted to your foods. Junk foods. Very addictive. Is it the sugar? We know sugar is addictive. Is there other chemicals and things that the manufacturers put into our junk food? Are you a junk food junkie? Do you need to clean your pantry out? I don't know. But these are things we've grown up doing, and sometimes it's hard to change habit. And then number 8 is the effect of gut bacteria. And that kind of struck me funny. Gut bacteria? Did you know fat people's bacteria are different than normal sized people's bacteria? And I think what they said, the reason is because the obesity people have more fat. It's kind of funny. Fat people have more fat. But the body takes, the gut bacteria takes this fat and it stores it, because we don't want to starve. And our body says, if I don't store this fat, I'm going to starve. And in reality, we're not going to starve. But our body's just taking care of us. And number 9 is the environment. Did you know artificial light can cause you to be fat? That was kind of surprising to me. Then we have so we have an inability, maybe we have the inability to buy healthy, fresh foods. Maybe we don't have the income maybe to buy that food that we need. Or maybe we're just addicted to junk food and we don't understand the necessity to buy that food because we didn't have the proper education. And so you're fat, but it's not your choice. You don't have the freedom to choose. Your brain says, I want sugar. Sugar rules. So there's and you know, at nighttime we have a clock inside our body. I can't pronounce the word again, but it tells us when to sleep and when not to sleep. And when we mess up that clock, we're supposed to, when the sun goes down, as humans, for all eternity, we were supposed to go to sleep. It's the end of the day. And we keep on keeping on, and when we keep on keeping on, we keep on enjoying that food, and the story's endless. So, what's my message here? You know, don't use fat as a weapon against somebody or against yourself. I am happy with my body. I understand the mechanisms of my fat. I'm diabetic. I take a fat hormone. Its name is insulin. I have these horrible urges to eat, and I got to get them in control. I'm addicted to sugar. So as you look over the list of why you are fat, can you make the changes? Maybe you can, maybe you can't. But the main thing is, be happy in your body. You are loved by yourself. You love you. And there's people around you who love you. And when somebody wants to use the word fat as a weapon toward you, just smile. They haven't walked in your moccasins, and they don't know why you're fat. So don't let this hurt you. So my closing remark, when it comes to being fat, there are multiple factors at play, many which may be beyond your control. You have to deal with genetics, childhood habits, medical conditions, hormones, artificial light. There's so many obstacles in your way to being a skinny mini, as Miles said as he's walking away. You're skinny, you're skinny. I think that's when I got mad, when he's hollering, you're skinny, you're skinny. I'm fat, baby, but I'm happy with me. Be happy with you, whether you're fat or skinny. Eat right, stay healthy, and remember, I sell doTERRA oils, which you can find in the link below, and I would like for you to share, like, and subscribe, and I'll see you in my next video. God bless.